All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams and Pops Vintage. And today we're going to talk about a few kind of more random topics, but we're going to talk about kind of managing expectations with customers a little bit. That's a topic we're going to hit today, amongst some other things. But like usual, we got some things that need to get out of here, so what sold first?
We sold a book. It's kind of a creepy horror book. I think it is anyway. Looking at the cover of it, it's got to be a horror book.
Yeah, we sold a few creepy horror style books lately.
That one is Mama. It's just called Mama.
Just a creepy doll on the front.
From 1983. It's
Yep.
a paperback.
There you go.
And it sold for $18.53.
Yeah.
Free shipping.
And I mean, that's been well read. That is a very well used book.
So it cost me like $3-4 to ship.
Yeah. So old, it seems like 80s horror paperbacks. They actually do have a market for them. They sell.
They
so
do.
keep your eyes out for that.
Hey, this is a bonus one.
All right.
So this is a spoon.
This is a spoon.
It's a serving spoon. It is a Regent Sheffield Atomic Starburst hanging slotted serving spoon.
Now, I would have recognized that on there. I didn't realize that they used the starburst pattern for the strainer part of the spoon.
But do you want to know where that came from?
Where'd that come from?
My sons-in-laws.
Your sons-in-laws?
My sons.
Your sons
In-laws.
Possessive. Gotcha.
Yes. They gave me a whole bunch of stuff, and I sold 2 of the 3 things that they gave us that were for sale.
There you go.
So this was pretty good. So this was
Thank
free.
you guys.
And it sold for $18.74.
Gave away an $18 spoon. Jeez. What are you guys thinking?
That was pretty good.
All right, hey, welcome to another sticker feature. What do we got today?
Let's go find out. I'm going to use my handy dandy picker.
You're going to use your picker, your randomized picker,
My nose picker.
butt scratcher.
No, nose picker, I said. Head scratcher.
All right, who we got?
We're going to choose
Is that Alex? What's that?
Alex, Beard King Picker.
Beard King Picker. Alex is
A bookseller.
he is a bookseller on
He
Amazon
sells-
and eBay.
Yeah, he sells some awesome books. He sells some books for some good money.
He picks mostly at the bins.
Yep. And he's part of the Reseller Leftover podcast.
No, he's not.
Oh, no.
He's part of the Locker Room podcast.
Oh, sorry.
It's our Locker Room podcast, which speaks a little bit about his judgment, but he does have a good channel, so
I
go check out
apologize.
Alex and tell him Grams and Pops sent you.
I apologize, Alex.
All right, so something we noticed, was it last weekend?
Yep.
Well, something that forced us to go to the church sale, if you watched the previous video, is the fact that when we go to look up garage sales for Thursday, there are getting to be less and less. It seems like we have a big peak in the very early summer of community sales,
Yep.
and then we have now.
It's slowed down. So typically, up until the last couple of weeks, we've had roughly 15 to 30 garage sales every Thursday when we go. Yes, on Thursdays.
I think the heat of the midsummer just got everybody kind
I
of,
think it did.
plus everybody kind of got busy. Yards are starting to get out of control. People want to go out and go on vacation. There's a lot going on in the summer, and it seems like garage sales have really slowed down.
They have. So last weekend when we went, I think we said we had 6. I think there was 10 or 11. But we went to them. We didn't buy a whole lot. I don't think we bought.
Yeah, we had
Oh,
6.
yeah, you bought golf clubs.
We had 6 to go to, and then you always find the random sign
Yep.
that they don't advertise for. So we did hit a couple extra, but we did okay. It just wasn't a 30 garage sale day.
Nope.
It's a definite slowdown. Now, I do think come fall, that'll change.
It will. So usually a couple of the big towns around us, the bigger towns, not our town, because our town for some reason doesn't ever seem to have garage sales.
We're in a garage sale desert here. If we see 6 garage sales in our town in an entire year, it's been a boom year.
Yep. But usually in the fall, come August, which I am looking forward to August, the end of August, we are going, so reminder, we are going to the Bargains on You for 90, Bargains on 90.
Bargains for You on 92?
Yes, I think that's what
I remembered it.
I think that's what it is. Down by Lincoln,
Nebraska.
the 29th, 30th, 31st, I think is what it is.
I think so.
Don't quote me on it. But we are having a meetup.
Well, we're
just a
not having a
supper.
meeting. We're just gonna basically
together.
eat together. So anybody that wants to show up is welcome to show up. There's no tickets. There's nothing.
Nope.
Like nothing formal. We haven't announced the location yet, but there is a Facebook group where we will be making that announcement. I'll put the link for that in the description below.
Yeah.
So-
Come break bread with us.
Yep. If you're in the Lincoln, Nebraska area or anywhere close during that time, then we will be doing kind of just a sit down, meet and greet, talk. It'd be us. It'd be Happy Heart Treasures. We're gonna try and see if we can get Alicia Inkspicker there.
Yep,
I haven't
Alicia
talked to her to
Connor.
see if she's available yet, but
She said she thinks she might be able to make it last time I talked to her, which was a while ago.
Did LaDonna say she was gonna be there? I thought I
Bayou
saw
Bella?
where. Yeah,
Or, I keep saying Bayou Bella, but it's actually Bayou Belle.
I think she said she would be
Peaks.
there. I'll have to check again.
Yep.
But there's gonna be probably at least 6 YouTube channels there that I know of.
Yep.
That are all smaller channels. No, none of the big channels, but the cool channels will all be there. So everybody that wants to is more than welcome to come down. You don't have to do YouTube, just if you want to come hang out and eat a good meal.
That got sidetracked. But anyway, so I was just saying that we were doing that. But usually come August, September, the beginning of October, we usually have the big community sales around us.
The fall sales.
Yep. And a lot of them, which is weird, they have both spring and fall citywides.
The fall sales are never as good as the
No.
spring sales. The spring sales are always better. But the fall sales is another chance
Yep.
to kind of jump in and hit a bunch
Bulk
of
up
community.
before Christmas. Or before
Bulk
Christmas,
up,
before winter.
put on our winter weight.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. So we'll be looking forward to that. We do have a fall community sale in our town, but it's usually just like 3-4 sales. It's never hardly anything here.
Yep.
So, all right, let's see. What do we got? Did that answer our question? Or did that address our topic? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the slowdown. There you go.
And the pickup.
All right. And the pickup in the fall. All right, so
Okay.
what's sold next?
Slowly but surely, I'm getting rid of all my Care Bears. I think I only have a couple left because I did ship 3 of them to Canada not long ago. But this is a Good Luck Bear keychain
Yep.
or clip, whatever. He's new with the tag.
Now, when I see this in the picture, my biggest fear is that you took a good picture to really show the detail, but it looks like a full-size Care Bear in the picture. And I'm like, oh, I hope they don't think that's a full-size Care Bear. Because it was really cheap.
I'm just looking to see if I put the dimensions. I said 5-inch.
Okay.
So he's a 5-incher.
Well, hopefully they're not disappointed and they read the the description. What'd that little guy sell for?
$10.44.
There you go.
$10 for a little 5-inch plush. Oh, this next one. I was so proud when I found these.
We found Cutco.
I did. I found a full set of 4 Cutco things. There's the bread knife, which is this one, like a butcher knife, a fork,
I don't know.
a serving fork.
You're looking you're looking questioningly at me like I might know.
A serving fork, and then another kind of knife. But this one I listed, it did not last long.
It's a bread knife.
It is, but it's in really good
It's a
condition.
nice one.
Like, there's no damage that I
No
noticed
rust,
to the
no
blade.
nothing.
But this is the bread slicing knife, and it sold for $29.99. And you want to know what I paid for them?
What'd you pay for?
$1.25 a piece.
There you go. Now, one thing, when we first got into reselling, I think somebody told us if you buy Cutco, buy them cheap by buying the broken ones, the ones that have the broken tips or they're broken handles or something like that, because you can send them in and get a brand new one to resell and you make better money that way. But when I started looking into their warranty, from what I can tell, it doesn't work that way. They won't replace it with a brand new one. You could basically pay to have it repaired or replaced, but they don't give you a free one. So
No, or do they give you a discount on?
I think some kind
I
of
don't
discount
know.
or something. But when we looked into that, because we did have a few ones, we had a knife that had a broken tip off of it, and I was going to send it in and get a new one. No such luck. The warranty is not that good. So that's Cutco.
It is. I was excited. I was like a little girl in, what do they call that? A giddy little girl.
I don't know, kid in a candy store, fat guy
Yeah,
in a
that's
donut
what I was
shop?
thinking of. The kid in the candy store. I couldn't remember it. I do that at candy stores. I love candy stores. Okay, so the next topic we're going to talk about is in a previous video, a couple videos back, we talked about a new way to sell stuff.
Well, listen, we bought some stuff. We didn't just sell stuff on the new platform called Commons. We bought
Yep.
some stuff. So this is not a Commons commercial or anything like
No.
that. What we actually were going to talk about is the stuff, we're kind of excited about the stuff we bought.
Yes, we have 2 orders coming today that I get to go pick up at the post office, which are tie clips and cufflinks.
Yep.
I like selling those.
So 2 different lots. We actually bought 3 lots. We bought 2 lots from Tim over the years. I think he
Yep.
put on, and it was a big lot of just the tie clips.
Yep.
And I don't remember how many were there, but it was a good sized lot of tie
Yep.
clips. And then he also had another lot just like that of cufflinks that were all matching cufflinks. So we bought both of those. And then we bought a lot of the sew-on, like vintage sew-on patches.
You bought it while you were podcasting.
Yeah, during the Reseller Clickbait podcast, while we were recording, I saw the price got lowered. So I went on and spent like $200 on patches while recording the podcast.
After he messaged me that I was out
I was
here and
texting.
said, go check this out. The price dropped.
Yeah. So it looks like if we sell about 30 or 40 of those patches, we're going to be into
Yep.
the profit. And there's close to 200 patches or something like that. So we should do okay. Sell-through rates on the ones we looked up were good.
Yep.
Tie clips, we've always had good luck with. 10,
love-
15, $20 a clip.
Yep. Some of them go upwards of that depending on what brand they are.
Yep. And some are just not good, but that's what you do when you have a bulk buy like that. You play the averages.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm so excited to get it so I can sit there tonight and go through them.
It was so nice, especially since we are in a slowdown.
Yep.
It was so nice to be able to go just buy a big bulk lot of something. Now we have plenty of stuff to go through and list, and we can list it in our small booth, tiny pictures. Well, the pictures are the same size. We take pictures in the tiny photo booth.
Yep. But I think I need to get some more props,
Props.
like for listing certain stuff. Like I've gotten into selling watches lately.
You need like an arm prop.
No, they have like a pillow
Okay.
that you wrap the thing around so that it's easy to sit it there so it sits right. I mean, I have my jewelry thing that I hang
we could just
bracelets off of.
We could do one of our air pillows from the air machine, and then I'll spray paint it black for you.
No, it needs to be white.
I'll spray paint it white.
No, you put one on there the first time and that paint's going to go bloop, bloop, bloop.
How's that?
No, I'm not doing it again. Nope.
So we have some cool orders coming in of bulk, all one type of item type orders. And we were really excited to kind of jump into that. And then they couldn't have come at a better time. We've even been watching for storage units again lately, which is something we haven't done in a while.
I put you on the one site, but I went on the other site and I have like 8 or 10 of them that I have starred.
So we're kind of watching, but at the same time, thinking about moving couches and beds right now makes me want to cry a little bit. And that's just part of the deal with storage units. You're going to get
Yep.
furniture.
Yep.
So
But I've been thinking about the storage units and that I think we need to have like garbage bins there so that as we go through it, if we're going through it and it's stuff that's not in a box,
put it right in the garbage.
dump it right in the box and then take it right to the trash.
Problem is, like 60% of a storage unit is always garbage.
Oh, not our last one.
We've been lucky though. All right, let's look at some other things that sold.
The next thing Corey doesn't remember me buying, but it was so cool and cute.
Now,
I should have kept
you
that
should
for
have
our...
kept this because we have a hot dog warmer now.
Yeah, but nobody puts salt and pepper on hot dogs.
Well, I know, but they're condiments. Like,
No, it's only salt and pepper.
isn't salt and pepper a condiment? They're spices. They
Yes.
wouldn't be.
So
But that
this-
would be so cool next to that thing. So we have this big, like, what is it? Nathan's hot dog steamer warmer cart thing.
So this is
Dang
a
it.
Cracker Barrel. It's called Too Cute to Spook Hot Dog Salt and Pepper Shaker. And it has a little wagon that they sit on.
That's cool.
And
Now,
it's new, never been used.
You sold our perfect picnic things. Dang it.
But it's sold for $21.99 plus shipping.
See, it was even valuable too. We could have
And I
had
only
fancy
paid
stuff.
$2 for him.
We never get nice things.
What I have all chickens. I can't add hot dogs and ketchup to my chickens.
Well, why can't I have? They call those mine. You have chickens, I have food.
I'm not encouraging it. The next item came out of our estate sale buyout that we did. It's wrapped because it's wrapped. So you might not be able to see it, but he might be able to put a picture up. But it is a Cartier.
Cartier.
No, it's Cartier. Pewter plate with original red presentation box, and it has the dust cover. It's called Cartier.
It is spelled Cartier.
It's called Cartier.
And this
Correct
was at
me
the
if I'm wrong.
estate sale that we bought out.
Yep.
And when it was there, it was in like perfect shape. During the move back and everything else, it got a little bit of water damage on the box, which really stinks. I'm mad that happened.
But it also has like a mark across the plate itself. So the plate's not in pristine condition.
It's like, it looks like polished silver, but it's a pewter plate.
Yep.
And I don't know why they made a pewter plate other than they're just
cheap.
Wanted to see if they could.
I can't say it's cheap.
So what does a pewter plate in a red box sell for?
By Cartier, $50 plus shipping.
$50 plus shipping.
But our storage unit, did I tell you I checked that after that, even after our garage sale, and we're up to like $1,800 in sales?
Sales or profit?
I don't know. I think
because we had like $600 just in pants.
It's profit. It's profit.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about,
the main topic, managing expectations.
So lately,
not lately.
No, it's primarily been the whole time, but I'm one that when I list, I don't want to list something and say it's in excellent condition.
No,
I'm a good condition person.
I don't know what the name of it, I don't know, words are hard. I don't know what to even call it, but we're very...
moderate.
When we describe something or when we take pictures of it, we try to show its worst features.
Yep.
Like we're not trying to get the best picture. We're not trying to put it on a AI generated background to make it look immaculate and fancy. Yep. We're trying to actually put it in the worst light possible. And we're not making it look like garbage. We're trying to take the best photos we can, but we want you to see the flaws. So, I mean, it's literally under promise and over deliver. We want, when they get it, we want them to think this is in better shape than I thought.
Yes. And
that's our core focus.
Yep. And we have gotten a couple of those lately. The one thing that lately that I noticed was we got a record out of our estate sale buyout. And I just put it as good. Any books, DVDs, CDs, all of those, I put them as good or acceptable.
Fair, like fair. Basically, if they're in really good shape, we put them right in the middle.
Yep.
Like fair, good.
Yep. So I listed it as good, and the guy got it, and he's like, this is in way better condition than I thought it was. It's not in good condition. It is in mint condition. So just to get that and see that people...
And we get quite a few. I mean, if you go read our reviews, we get quite a few that are right in that same train of thought. Mm-hmm. Like we get a lot of those that are, this is way better than I thought it was. This is better than the pictures. Like we get a lot of those, but it's very intentional.
Yes. Like somebody got some shoes.
Yeah.
They were worn shoes. They weren't worn a whole lot, but you list them as used, good condition, whatever. And they got them and they're like, my friend's been looking for these, but I couldn't find them. Now I found them and I got them and they smell brand new. I didn't smell the shoes.
I wouldn't have sniffed the shoes. It's a bold move. I wouldn't have done that.
But just to see those and know that what you're doing affects other people, and when they get something that is wow, they're like, wow, thank you for this.
It isn't. And we do, I know we've talked about it before, we do focus on trying to get people to come back.
Yes.
And buy again. We know it's eBay. We know we're not running a niche boutique store where people are going to be customers coming back 50, 60, 70 times. But we do focus pretty heavily on trying to get people to come back, and they do. We have a pretty high return customer rate.
We do.
And higher than average on eBay, I would say. And I think it's a lot because we do give them a good experience. We do focus on trying to make sure that we describe the product as well as we can, mostly geared towards describing the flaws.
Yep. And I guess for me, and I saw somebody post about this the other day too, and I think it's on the same realm of this, is taking pictures. Like if I'm on eBay and I'm looking for something I want to buy and you have one picture, I'm backing out and I'm going to another listing.
Depends. I mean, if it's an item that's hard to come by and it's rare and there's only one listing or a couple of listings and the price is right or something, but I mean, pictures do matter.
They do, because not only one picture, but I've also seen pictures where I backed out of stuff I've been looking at because when you list it, I don't want to see your feet. I don't want to see your kitchen junk behind it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very intentional. That's why we have a setup for our pictures so that you don't see a lot of that stuff.
I don't think it takes a great picture. It just, be careful not to take a completely crappy picture, which is a completely different topic.
It is, but...
But here we are. I don't even know what to say about that.
Sometimes we go off topic, but it just reminded me that, you know, take your pictures so that they see the product as you would want to see it.
Yeah. The hardest part that I've had when listing items is when you know there's a flaw, like our Cartier pewter plate. When you know there's a flaw, like these water drop stains that we got, like these happened when we got it, trying to get a photo that shows those so that you don't get a photo that kind of glosses over them and they kind of disappear in the light. And then they get it and they're like, well, this is water damage.
Yep.
Like trying to get a photo that shows the flaws.
Yep.
And still get a good picture. That can be challenging, but it's well worth the time.
Yep. So as we said in the beginning of it, talking about this topic, you know, under promise, but over deliver. Like make sure that you're listing it right.
Well, I think if you under promise, you will always over deliver. You don't have to do anything extra to deliver a good experience other than just that over promise makes your delivery over delivered, right?
Yeah. And like we said in previous videos, Corey's not one for reviews, so I check my reviews daily just because I think it gives me a high. It gives me a high.
You getting some endorphin hits from the
reviews? You do, because you read them like, and it's like, oh, I'm glad they enjoyed it. Oh, yes, they got it. Like especially that vase that we sold, that swung vase, they got it. It was not damaged. Yay us.
I look at reviews different. The only time a review comes in that I care about is if it's a neutral or a negative. And then I go to the review, not so much because I want to combat that review or reply to the review. I want to know why they reviewed it poorly.
Yep.
Like if we get a negative or a neutral, what can I learn from it? What can we do better? Why did we get it? And that's usually the only review I care about. You don't learn anything from good reviews. Go on, say it. What?
I do. Like I said,
No,
it's
you don't.
It's for me as a seller, it's a high to see that you're doing stuff that affects other people that's positive and it keeps you going.
Yeah, see, we grew up different.
I don't know. When I see the good reviews and I see people enjoy the product that I sell, that makes me want to continue to sell and keep selling more things.
I'll tell you what, an attaboy will never make you remember to close the cow gate, but a leather strap will get you to remember to close the cow gate. You don't learn anything from a good job.
No, but nope, I'm not saying it because I don't want to jinx nothing.
So yeah, we do enjoy the good reviews. By we, I mean Teresa enjoys the good reviews.
I do.
And I'm very happy that our reviews are positive. But the ones I pay attention to aren't usually those. But I'm glad you enjoy them.
I do. I love reading them. Especially when they get the sappy ones in there that...
I love that you love reading them.
The one lady that got her thing that
those
she
are
bought
different.
for
Those
her
are
childhood.
Those are like a personal message when they are thanking you because they found something from their childhood. Those are different than a normal review. Those are cool.
Those are.
I agree.
I love them.
All right. What do we sell next?
I don't know. We sold some candlesticks. These did not last long.
And these also
do not match. I took good pictures of them. I did not say they were a matching set.
We've had some candlestick boo-boos lately. We bought these thinking they matched, and they look like it, don't they?
They do, except for when you look at the bottom, they're two different colors on the bottom.
Well, it just looks like one sat in water or something. And then we bought candlesticks the other day. Singular, we bought candlestick.
I didn't look in the box. That was my fault.
They had it all wrapped up in paper, and then one sitting on top of the paper.
That I thought the other one was below it.
It looked like there was two candlesticks. It was only one.
It was one.
And then we get up to pay, and the lady says, "You realize there's only one, right?" She was being very honest. And Teresa's like, "Yeah, it's okay." The problem was Teresa was already embarrassed, and she was there. She wasn't going to tell her she wasn't going to buy it. I would have just said, "Oh." That sucks. You could keep it. But Teresa's, she's
But for
bought
the-
it anyway.
But for the dollar amount that it was,
It's $3.
candlesticks sell because if somebody loses one, and it's just like they want to find their matching set. But these ones are not a matching set. They're made, but the hard part is they're made by the same company. They have the exact same barcode SKU number on the bottom.
They're very close. I mean, you could set them on two different tables. You'd never know.
Yep.
You just set them far apart.
My front picture shows that they're very definitely shows that they're not identical.
So what do these sell for?
$15.
Almost made up for your $3 single. It's candlesticks and lamps for me. I don't buy them unless they're a pair. I just won't do it.
Oh, the last item.
Oh, I'm not even going to pick it up. It's just a box of foam.
Yep, it only shows the foam because it does not have the outer box. But we picked this up. I picked this up when we were out on our scavenger's journey roadside sale thing.
Which one is it? It's Department 56. But
It's Mickey Mouse. The one that we went into that
Yep.
big building where I bought
Yep.
my inflatables that I haven't done nothing with yet.
the chatty lady.
Yes.
I wouldn't even say she's chatty. What would you call that personality?
I don't know.
It's like extroverted hippie.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Right?
But we bought those Elvis things there too.
Yeah.
So
She was just really, really talkative, really nice lady, but very,
eccentric.
yeah. But she had some cool stuff.
She did. So this is actually the Department 56 Disney Parks Village series. It's Mickey's Christmas Carol. It does have one light with it. It doesn't have a second light, and it's missing the little figures, but it's still sold for $34 plus shipping.
There you go. All right. That's it for today, right?
That is it.
All right. We got some stuff to pack up.
We do.
We'll see you guys next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.